Namaste children. I hope you enjoyed the last video and you did activity also. While doing activity, you enjoyed also. Now let us discuss one more content in this video. Do you know what is that? Let me tell you that in one story. Okay, so let me start the story. I know you are all waiting for the story. We all love to hear the story. Isn't it so, children? So let me start the story now. So this is a story of wheel. So the invention of wheel was miracle, children. So let us know about that by hearing this story. The wheel was invented by early human many years ago. So early humans means they lived in the forest and they used to eat raw fruits, vegetables and raw meat also. So to get raw meat, they used to go for hunting. After hunting the animal, they used to carry that dead animal on their shoulder and walk for more distance. So children, do you think was it easy work? It was very difficult work to carry heavy load on our shoulder and cover more distance. So they were thinking what to do with this. We have to find some alternatives for this because it's quite difficult to carry heavy load on our shoulder and cover long distance. That time, one early man, they thought we have to find solution for this. We have to fulfill our need by inventing something. As we all know that a famous saying, necessity is the mother of invention. So they want to fulfill their needs. That time, early human was observing one wooden log which was rolling and coming down on the slope of the hill. So he was thinking that what was that? Then he thought, round things, circular things can roll. That wooden log came near to him. He was trying to lift that, but he couldn't lift because it was very heavy. Instead of lifting, can I push it? He thought like that and he started pushing and it was easily moving. He surprised. Then he cut that wooden log into pieces. After that, he fixed that to one wooden plank and made it a cart. So that was easy to pull and push, and he was using that cart to carry heavy things such as dead animal, lots of fruits, lots of vegetables. Then after that he thought, why I have to pull or push it? Let animals to pull or push it. From that time he was fixing that to cow, buffalo, horse. That's how cart was invented. So I hope you enjoyed the story and you came to know how wheel was invented by early humans. After inventing wheel, people started using those carts to move from one place to another place. Children, do you think was that easy? No, it was also very difficult because they were not covering more distance. If animals cover more distance, they used to feel tired. So that leads to invention of land transport. This is how land transport were invented. And still in desert places, camels are used for transportation from one place to another place. Even for transporting goods or people, still they are using camels to move from one place to another place. That's why camels are called as sheep of desert. Now you can guess the today's content based on that story. Yes children, you are all right. Today we are going to study means of transport. So there are three means of transport. Those are land transport, water transport and air transport. So let us study one by one. Let us begin with land transport. The vehicles which move on the road or land are called as land transport. For example, bus, car, cycle, bullock cart, horse cart, truck, these are the examples for land transport. And even railways are come under the land transport. So though they are moving on the rail which are laid on the land, that's why they are also come under the land transport. And land transport is the cheapest transport. Everyone can afford to move from one place to another place. So as I mentioned that bullock cart, horse cart, tractor are the land transport. These are mainly used in villages for transportation. These all land transport move on wheels. So I told you how wheel was invented. That was a miracle, isn't it? So these all land transport move on wheels. These land transport will use fuel like diesel, petrol to move from one place to another place. Now, let us move on to study air transport. So this is also very important transport. If we want to go from one country to another country, we have to use air transport. It's very difficult to go to one country to another country by land transport. And we can even use water transport to move from one country to another country, but it takes much time. But air transport is the best option to move from one country to another country. So example for air transport are aeroplane, helicopter, etc. And it is very costliest transport also. Aeroplanes use fuel like aviation kerosene and gasoline to fly. As I told you, aeroplane is the costliest means of transport, but it can save our time too. Within 1 day or 2 days, we can reach one country to another country. And aeroplanes take off and land in airport only. While taking off and landing, they will use wheels. Here also, wheels play vital role in air transport. Children, how can we forget about rocket? We all know about the rocket, isn't it? We have seen the rocket in pictures, how they will launch and for what purpose rockets are launched, isn't it so? Rockets are used for study purpose, to study about the space. So rockets are sent to the space to explore more about the space and other planets also. And let us have a look to study two more air transports such as helicopter and glider. Helicopters can fly and hover in the sky. These helicopters will be used to rescue the people from the natural disasters such as flood, tsunami, etc. And glider is one more air transport. It can use to travel short distances. Now let us have a look at water transport in detail. So if we think about the water transport, the picture comes in our mind, that is ship. So ship is the best example for water transport. Ship is such a big it is, and it can carry many people and heavy goods from one country to another country. But it takes a month to travel from one country to another country. Now let us study one more modes of water transport, that is boat. Boats are used to travel shorter distances and it will also use for fishing. Sailboat is also one more example for water transport. It can be also used to travel shorter distances and wind guides to sailboat to reach destination. Now, how can we forget about the submarine? Though it is not using for the transportation, but it is using for the study purpose. Submarine can travel under the water. We can't see until it comes up. And submarine is used to explore marine life and sea activities. Means of transport play very vital role in our life and development of country also. So without means of transport, we can't imagine our life. Children, just think, if there are no means of transport, how we would go to one place to another place, how we would transfer heavy goods to one place to another place. So means of transport play vital role in our life as well as development. We can't imagine our life without transportation, isn't it, children? I hope this concept is clear for you. Please do watch this video once again in order to understand concept in better way. So be safe, be at home. Dhanyavad.